All right, everyone. Welcome to another quick video. Just a little news update. Mailman came in, so let's see what we got. Finally arrived my new Leap Motion device. So, great. I've been waiting for that for a little while. I mentioned it in an earlier video very quickly. Friend of mine asked me to check out Leap Motion and have a look into seeing if we can add some support for this. So I reached out to Leap Motion and had a wonderful talk with one of their leads just over a week ago. And yeah, they were enthusiastic about us adding support for the Leap Motion, and they sent this little guide to me. So yeah, for those who are unfamiliar with it, if I don't drop everything on the floor. That is a Leap Motion device. Tiny little thing. Keep having to keep in mind my camera reverses what I'm seeing. Anyway, it's a sensor, and it is a really cool little device. What it does is it actually senses the position of your hands when you're above it. So if you have the Leap Motion device sit somewhere on your desktop like that, and you hold your hand above it like that, it will actually know where your hand is, it will know where your fingers are, it will know where your finger joints are, and it will accurately give back data about the skeleton positions of your hands, which is really neat. So I'm really looking forward to having a play with this and seeing how well this works. It's been on the market for a little while. They originally marketed this as a alternative to a touchscreen or other input devices where you could use your hands to control things that you were doing on screen. And I'm not sure how successful they were at that. When I originally saw this a couple of years ago and I saw the technology, I was really enthusiastic about it. I thought it was really cool what they did, but it's hard to find, okay, how would you use that in practice? You know, you're seeing things flat on your screen and you're somehow interacting with that by trying to grab things with your hands. I'm not quite sure. I haven't tried it yet, so I might actually be very pleasantly surprised once I actually try and see what this device does and how well they do it. However, they've taken a new direction with this, and I just need to grab this other little bag that they sent with it, which is this little thing. And let's see if I can open this very quickly without breaking it too much. Here we go. I should have probably unpacked this before I started recording, but a little thingy to hold it. So that thing, our Leap Motion goes inside, but whoa, I don't have enough room in this little room that I'm recording on. There's my Rift, and that goes in front of the Rift. Now this is where it gets interesting, because what we can now do is attach the Leap Motion to the front of our HMD, in this case my Rift, and it will basically mount the Leap sensor in the front of the HMD, and it will sense my hands, the position of my hands, the location of my hands in relation to the headset, which means that I can use my hands in VR. How great is that? That's brilliant. I cannot wait to try this out and see how good this is. And then, of course, see how far can we take it. It will be really cool to see if we can make this all work in Godot, and we can actually use our hands to control things instead of holding controllers that are tracked. There's a couple of things to work out, and I'm going to be documenting that whole journey. I am going to start working on this probably this weekend because I'm doing all my development work in the weekends for most of the time, and I'm actually going to start by using it in the desktop mode. So we're going to attach that to my PC, and I'm going to start writing some drivers for it, and we're going to see if we can actually control our hands in a normal 3D applications. And once we have that up and running, the plan is to then mount it onto an HMD and start working through all the issues to making that work, with hopefully the end goal of having the Leap Motion control our VR experience, which exciting stuff. So to be continued. Hope you guys follow me on this journey.